Hello, everyone. Welcome to Coaching Think Talk. I am Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines, and this is Coaching for Overcoming. This coaching conversation is for individuals and especially parents, so are close to my heart, who wanted really to, who are facing a lot of challenges in life of all forms, yet they want to come out as the best version of themselves. Okay, so um, and as parents they can win the fight for mental wellness in their own homes. Okay. Thank you for joining me live today, and please leave your digital footprints by letting us know where you're coming from. Please do tag a friend and circulate this video to help us reach more individuals who might be in need of what I'm going to be sharing this afternoon. So give your shout outs to your friends, relatives, mga kabarkada, co-workers, co-employees, no? Give them some uh, inspiring messages and encouraging messages. Okay, so if you're watching this on a replay, comment hashtag replay. I am streaming via FB page of Life Coach Philippines and YouTube channel Coach AI Connect. So if you're new to our platform, please like, follow, and subscribe. Okay, so magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Okay, so today is such a special day, and I'm gonna be tackling some really like I'm gonna be sharing some a very interesting topic on overcoming hurtful gossip. Okay. So, but before that, for those who are dropping by, and if this video is happen to be shared with you and you're not familiar with me, let me just give you a brief introduction of myself. I am Coach Marife Garfin from a certified co-actively co-create life coach. I'm also a certified mental health coach. And I'm also a master builder apprentice to Master Coach's Master Builder Apprenticeship Program, and we build a tribe as we help your unstoppable dream come true. I am a scholar to Master Coach A Six Steps to a Six-Figure Public Speaking Career Training. And also, I am the founder and the creator of my Nth Attempt to Parenthood. This is a coaching community that seeks to empower every parent to take a stand in mental health for themselves and their children. We all know that we're struggling because of this pandemic, and many family are really grappling through adjustment, no, of home home homeschool and even online schooling and work, no. So it challenges us in our mental health, and so if you want to get an empowerment, and if you're a parent like me, you can hop in with me in this in my Nth Attempt to Parenthood coaching community, and let's journey together towards becoming better version of ourselves as parents. I'm also an entrepreneur. By background, I'm a registered nurse with almost 22 years of hospital work experience, but I transitioned myself to becoming an entrepreneur after I lost the hospital. We lost the hospital to Typhoon Yolanda. So currently, I am the operator and the owner of the Healthy Hub by Health and Wellness Coaching Center here in Tacloban City, Leyte, Philippines. And our tagline is the Healthy Hub is a place for healthy food and healthy conversation. So if you're someone in the vicinity or in the neighborhood or here in Tacloban, or you happen to drop by here in Tacloban City and you're coming from nearby town, you can just PM me, and you can experience a free discovery call. This is a coaching session, no? And that it's powerful in itself. The process is powerful. So if you happen to want to, you're curious and you happen to want to experience it, message me and let's have a conversation. Okay, so drop by here at the Healthy Hub, where healthy food and healthy conversation happens. Okay, so magandang hapon po. I hope you get your tea, you get your coffee, you get what you can munch on, no? Kasi nga medyo antok-antok tayo kasi 2 p.m. is an unholy hour. But Wednesday is always a day of overcoming. Okay, so that's what we're going to be talking about this afternoon. But before that, let me greet the Cup Coffee Republic for its fifth anniversary celebration. So for any one of you who are there in Manila and you're watching this, now hop into the Cup Coffee on the house. It's free coffee on the house. So at least you get a discount, no, kasi hindi mo nababayaran yung kape. Mag-order ka na lang ng vegan food, mag-order ka na lang ng um, there are so many delicious food in vegan, and I'm so in decaf, no, and I'm so excited to be there this coming new year. Okay, so uh, just hop in and happy anniversary to decaf. No, celebrate with decaf Coffee Republic. If you're in near in Pioneer Center, corner Brixton, United Street, Capitolio, Pasig, if you are there or you're in Manila right now, no, it's just a grab away. Hop in, no, go into the place and see how beautiful all the people in there and also the food. Happy anniversary to Coach Janet, Coach Raj, Coach Rizel, and even we have their Coach Candy Tang, and of course the rest of the family. Have fun and enjoy and celebrate the fifth anniversary of Decaf Coffee Republic. Okay, so masayang-masaya ngayon eh. So naiinggit nga ako, wala ako doon, no? But my spirit is with you. I'm celebrating with you, my family, coaches, and even Decaf Coffee Republic, no, celebrating with you so much. So magandang hapon po sa inyong lahat. Okay, so let's now move on to our topic. So we are now into overcoming. And when we talk about overcoming, this means you are able to deal with, or you're able to um, work it out, and you're able to surpass whatever struggles, whatever problems, whatever it is that you are hurling right now, nakakaya po at nalalampasan. So just like in the slide, no, talagang na-overcome niya yung gap, yung bangin doon sa gap. So na-overcome niya yon. And there's a sense of achievement, and it truly helps, empowering you, leveling up your confidence, your self-esteem, and if there's a sense of achievement, definitely there is also that sense of well-being. Kaya you are powered up, no, and you move yourself to mental fitness. So yun yung ating goal, no, as individuals, and even for Life Coach Philippines, and basically for Decaf Coffee Republic, because Decaf Coffee Republic is the home of certified life coaches in the Philippines, no, and it's been 5 years that they have been serving, no, they have been serving the community by providing a space and a place where people can take refuge, people can take rest. And oftentimes than not, for you to be able to overcome, kailangan din may panahon na you take refuge and you take rest, no? And the Decaf Coffee Republic is that place where you can go into and, breathe for a while bago mo harapin yung whatever it is that you're going through, no? Para you can recalibrate, you'll be refreshed, you're more energized, and you're able to come up with better insight to be more objective, no, how you can overcome struggles and problems and challenges. Okay, so let's proceed. No, we're going to be talking about, okay, we're going to be talking about overcoming hurtful gossip. No, sino yung mga naging biktima na po ng mga chismis. Okay, may mga hurtful gossip, no, that happens na nangyayari, and a lot of times, no, ang sakit-sakit noon pag na-undergo mo yung mga hurtful gossips na yan, no. And it can happen to anyone, it can happen in any place, kahit sa church it can happen, no. So but before I proceed, no, get your pack my bag moment. So for example, if you listen, you focus, no, and there's something that resonates with you, there's something that you're able to relate with, you can type it in your timeline, no, and put hashtag pack my bag moment. Okay, yun po ay parang you're sharing your thoughts, you're sharing something that you've learned. So it allows you to gain more insight and learn more, much more deeper as you share it, as you type it in your timeline. And at the same time, you become a blessing to other people who might be needing, no? Who might be needing what you are sharing. Kasi hindi naman natin alam sino yung mga nangangailangan ng nuggets of wisdom that you're getting, no? But it is good to bless the digital space with something that will truly be empowering, that will truly ease out, no, the burden of other people. So be a blessing today. Share your hashtag pack my bag moment ngayong hapon po. Okay? So let's proceed, no? Parang umitim yung screen ko dito sa CP ko. I don't know if it's there, no? I don't know if it's really my the net is really then is a challenge. Nakaka-stress din po yung ating internet, no? And it's one thing that we need also to really adjust ourselves with. Okay? So let's proceed. Hindi nyo nakikita, no? But it's a woman with a bag. Okay? So hashtag pack my bag moment. Share it in your timeline. Okay? So let's proceed. What is really gossip, no? So ilan na sa inyo ang naging biktima ng chismis? Okay? So yan po yung mga hitsura, no, na nag-uusap-usap na when you talk about gossip, no? And it can happen to anyone. As I've said, anybody can be a victim, anybody can be a gossiper. And it can happen in the workplace, it can happen in the community, sa mga barangay, no, may mga chismisan dyan. And even in the workplace, and hindi din naiwasan, meron din sa church. Kaya, it's something that happens to each and every one. And so let's talk about this. So let's talk about gossip. Okay? So gossip, no, refers to talking about someone or something with another person or a group of persons. So definitely, pag pinag-usapan niyo yung isang tao, nandun na po kayo, pumapasok na kayo doon sa gossiping. So nagchichismis na kayo. Okay? Yan ba yun? Okay? So it's gossip, no? So when you talk about gossip, it involves a juicy detail of some sort. Okay? And information is shocking or personal. So may pinag-uusapan, there's something out of the norm, no? Na parang yung mga tao talagang nakuha yung attention at yun ang pinag-uusapan. And definitely, when a person is not there, at nag-uusap kayo about the person, that's gossip. And that's gossiping. Okay? Now, the difference between gossip and rumor is that when you talk about rumor, it refers to spreading specific information about someone or something that has not been verified. So yung rumor, no, like for example, nanalo si ganito, natalo si ano, for example, iniwan ng asawa si ganyan. All this conversation. And that's spread out without really evidence and without really confirming it. That's called rumors. So may usap-usapan. Okay? So may mga rumors. So it can happen to anyone. So there was a story about a certain woman, no? Tawagin na lang natin siya sa pakalan na Jenny. Okay? So si Jenny Rose. Okay? Si Jenny Rose, nag-apply siya sa isang work, no? Galing siya sa isang trabaho, sa isang PPO. And she transferred to another institution, no? For greener pasture, better pay. Pero pagdating niya yon doon na parang she was having difficulty connecting, no, and building relationship with other people. And nalaman na lang niya behind his back, meron palang nagkwento from her previous place, no, na siya ay hindi magandang worker, na inaasa niya, palagi niya lang inaasa sa ibang tao yung mga little things, no, miscellaneous things that she could have been done. So galing yung talk, galing sa isang dati niyang pinagtatrabahuan at naipasa yun doon sa bago niyang pinagtatrabahuan. Kaya yung mga tao is alok. There was difficulty of Jenny Rose to really start friendship, no, and build relationship sa mga co-workers. So yun yung dinaanan niya. Okay? And so it is stressful. It is demoralizing, and it will truly cost people, cause you pain pag ikaw ay naging subject ng isang gossip. Have you ever experienced this one? Ano yung pinaka-recent or ano yung like painful, no? Painful na, you call it painful na gossip na na-experience mo, no? And it hurts people, and it really like cause demotivation and so many other more, no? So, but what is the reason why people gossip? Bakit nga ba nagchichismis yung tao? Chismis ba yung rumors or like something like that, no? Gossip or chismis, okay? Why do people gossip? Well, for many people, for people who has been hurt before, and for people who have some trauma, it can be a form of a revenge. So, pwedeng naghiganti siya. Na-experience niya siguro before, naghiganti siya. It can also be because the person wants control. Okay? Gusto niya ng control. Okay? So, especially when the person is parang hindi niya kayang abutin, so magkakaroon doon ng mga usap-usapan. There will be some talks, no? So yun yung nag-happen. So there's revenge, there's control, but basically study shows, no? Study shows that when you talk about gossip, the how do you call it? The foundation for it, no, or the root cause for this is jealousy. Okay? Naiinggit. Okay? So there is inggit in the system. Okay? May inggit pong nangyayari kaya nagkakaroon ng gossiping, and there is a spread of the gossip, and that's called rumor. Okay? So, but in the hindsight, no, sabi nila may purpose daw kasi yung gossip. Sabi nga ng iba, 'di ba, nakuha ko sa grapevine. So, grapevine is a group of people who have so much information, no. Some of it are verified, some of it are not verified, some of it are hindi naman talaga. Yeah, it's just there. People are getting those information, some of them without verification at all. But anyway, what's the purpose of gossip, no? Well, some people says it served people, well because it saved them from loneliness. So yung walang mga gawa, walang mga trabaho doon sa community, so sila ay nagchichismisan na lang. Okay, naggagasip kasi nga para may, para masaya yung buhay nila. So, they save off from loneliness kasi nga when there's gossip, when there's rumors, no, parang you have that sense of belongingness kasi nga mayroon kang topic na pinag-uusapan and people are drawn to you kasi nga nagga-gossip ka o nagchichismis ka. Another thing is study shows, no, that gossip facilitates bonding. So nagsama-sama na, no? And you have seen that. You have seen people, no, that who are in different sides of for example, magkaiba silang team. Magkaiba sila talaga ng, how do you call it, magkaiba sila ng perspective, no? But during that time na meron silang one common ground, no? One common ground na ayaw nila o merong nag-story na lumabas, no? Parang nagkaroon sila ng commonality. So naging magkaibigan sila, nagbanding sila because they have that certain gossip or certain issue na parang nag-unite sa kanila. Okay, can you resonate with it? No? Kaya ba? Kaya ba? And so study says it facilitates bonding. And then third is that it serves as an entertainment. Ito na. Nagiging entertainment daw yung gossip, no? Kasi nga walang magawa, hindi busy yung tao. Kaya pag nagkikwento, ayun na, marami na siyang kasama, no? Kasi nga it entertains the person, no? Entertainment, and people like to be entertained. People like to be occupied, no? And ito yung ginagawa. Kaya nga malimit, no, sa mga community, palagi talagang meron nagkakaroon ng struggles, may problems, may awayan, no? Because the gossip now becomes rumor in the barangay that spread out na at nobody even verified but passed it on from one house to the other. Kaya nagkakaroon ng away-away. So, but anyway, according to the study, that's the purpose of gossip. And in a positive light, no, it saves the person from loneliness. It facilitates bonding daw, and it serves as an entertainment. So, what's your perspective on this? Are you agreeing with this one? Okay, does this benefit uh, favor, no, favor something, no, something good, or is it really on the negative side of it? Okay, so that's the purpose of gossip. Okay, and for you who have, no, for you who have experienced really, if you have experienced gossip, no, it's something really that drains you. It's something that really, like, as I've said earlier, it demotivates you, and it gives you some people are traumatized. They are traumatized because it can really like spread like wildfire. And it gives you that sense na pinag-uusapan ka. I do remember when I had an experience before, no, na pinag-usapan that in the place that I work with nung nasira siya ng Typhoon Yolanda. Napag-usapan doon na I was the one who really closed the hospital. It was quite I went into an experience of feeling, no, ayokong lumabas ng bahay. I don't want to be outside in the public kasi feeling ko nakatingin yung tao. And then later I realized, well, no, not no one. I mean, there were just a handful of people who really like listened to it. And some people don't believe in it. No? But it can cause a negative feeling. It can cause trauma and it can cause pain for other people. So um, that's why I'm asking you, what do you think? Will it the benefit now outweighs also the negative thing that will really impact the mental? Because it gossip can cause, especially hurtful gossip, which is very personal, no? Kaya nga hurtful siya kasi tinamaan yung values mo at siya yung personal, your life, your family, and your life, no? it's hurtful, it can cause pain, and it can be traumatic for the person. And so each and every one of us needs really to be responsible when we are talking about all these things. No? Pag ito ay napapag-usapan, pag ito ay you're engaged in it already, so tingnan natin, no? Ah, tingnan natin kung is it really like better to really be talking about this, or you have to really like be able to no, to be objective and control yourself when in terms of gossiping, no? Will it give a positive impact, or will it give people more of pain and how do you call it, a struggle in their mental health. So, yun yung talagang dapat natin tingnan, no, in terms of the benefit, no, of when you talk about gossip. Okay? So, how do we overcome? As I've said, it's demotivating, it is not helping, okay, and it can cause pain and struggles and challenge for people in their mental health. But how do we overcome this? Paano natin ito malalampasan? For example, you are, no? You are the product or you're the person being gossiped about. So, paano natin siya malalampasan? Okay, so here it is, no? First is you have to learn to acknowledge your emotion. Acknowledge your emotion and like really look inside of you, no, take a step back, no, step back. Okay, you have to step back really, like if the situation is happening, step a little bit, no, step backward, no, and try to really like breathe, no, really like breathe, okay, and then like identify that you're hurt. You identify that that's your emotion. According to Mark Brackett, the director of Yale Center for Emotional Intelligence, unplug, unplugging from work or the situation where you are in. For example, the gossiping, the hurtful gossip is coming from the workplace. Unplug, breathe, and be mindful. Just be mindful of yourself. Kasi nga, um, hindi siya, uh, it will really like give you a bit of a space, no, to really like think. Because if you don't acknowledge your emotion, you just bury it inside of you, then there's going to be a problem later on. Baka bulkang mayor ka na lang nasa sabog because you got mad at what had happened. Okay? Second is aim for a better perspective. Aim for a better perspective. So, it, like expand your thoughts and then try to reflect, no, if kung patulan mo siya yung gossip, if patulan mo siya, what is the goal? Do you want to win, and what is the winning for? And then try to think, is it to prove the person wrong, and what will it do? Okay, or do you want to gain your confidence back? Okay, so aim for a better perspective. So pag pinatulan mo ba yung tao, will it help you more? Will it make you a better person or not? So aim for a better perspective. Tingnan mo yung sarili mo. Third is practice self-compassion and forgiveness. Self-compassion and forgiveness. Okay, so oftentimes than not, no, according to Johan Berlin of the CEO of Telex Institute, according to him, situation like this gives us the feeling of being powerless. You know, when you are when you are the center of the gossip, no, it brings you to being powerless. Like wala kang magawa, wala kang makontrol. And oftentimes than not, you lose the big picture. Okay, so you lose the big picture and you kind of, nagalit ka talaga. But if you look at it in a better perspective, you become more productive, and at the same time, you're able to become more objective. And so when you're objective, you're able also to look inside of you and you're able to practice self-compassion. So research have shown that you benefit more when you are forgiving than the forgiven. Okay? So mas mayroon palang ganun yun eh. So study have shown, no, that when you forgive, the benefit is more to you than the person you have forgiven. Okay? So it's product of research. And so you have to really like give it to yourself, Because pag nagwala ka, nagalit ka, tataas yung BP mo, mas down. And people who do not understand will just simply look at the reaction that you have and will judge you for that. And never really look into what was really the cause of it, no? At hindi mo na siya mababalik. So, and the long term, mas naging malala pa. So, practice self-compassion compassion and forgiveness. Fourth is, learn to de-identify from the situation. Oftentimes than not, no, galit na galit tayo kasi siniraan tayo, pinag-usapan tayo. But at the end of the day, we have to realize that rumors and gossips does not define us. It does not make less of us. If people speak and talk about it, no. But at the end of the day, you know better. You know better the truth. Okay? So it does not define you. So one has to be able to learn. You must be able to learn to de-identify. Kumbaga, hindi mo na siya i-associate sa'yo. Yeah, may chismis na ganyan, pero hindi ko yan i-associate sa akin. Hindi ko na yan iisipin. Kasi nga, sabi nga kanina natin, no, when you talk about gossip, ito, or chismis, it is a product of jealousy. Okay? So, naiinggit yung tao sa'yo. Kaya, if kung isipin mo, the more na, the more that it hurts you, but at the end of the day, nainggit lang naman yung tao sa'yo eh. Kaya, it's better to really not define yourself from it. Okay, so and this can be actually it needs practice and it needs someone to really discover yourself and your values and really like know who you are para you can stand up for yourself. A lot of people are not able to stand up for themselves because they don't really know who they are. They don't know their values. Kaya nangyayari pag may chismis and the long run it's hurtful, many of them say, totoo nga siguro yun. Kasi ako kasi ginanito. The person go into self-beating. The person keep on saying, ay, tama nga sila kasi ganyan. Now, this is because the person doesn't really know who she is or he is. That's why the person has to learn to de-identify from the situation because nothing, no gossip, no rumor can take away the value that you have as a human being. It's a basic human right. We are all valuable and we are all worthy. So we need to be able to practice and learn, really learn to de-identify from the situation. Another thing when you're a product of gossip, okay, for you to overcome is to manage your response. Manage your response. Okay? So manage your response. Speaking in a cool manner will give you more chances, no? Will give you more chances to sympathy. Solicit sympathy. So, pag hindi ka nagsasalita or mild manner ka lang, people will have other thoughts. Lalo na yung mga hindi sure, no? Yung hindi nila alam will I listen to this gossip or not? Nasa gitna sila, pa hindi pala sila sure, no? And if you really like, pag magwala ka dyan dahil sa gossip na yan, the more that you're confirming the gossip, lalo na kung chismis no is magalitin ka, lalo na pag sabing impatient ka, hindi maganda yung character mo, the more that you need to manage your response to prove the person wrong, no? And for other people to see that is just really a gossip, it's just a product of, of imagination of people. Okay, speaking in a cool manner will solicit for you sympathy and at the same time, you can also enlist to counteract gossip with your friends. So kung like sinabi ko kanina kay Jenny Rose, no? Nung malaman ni Jenny Rose na yung chismis ay galing sa kanyang pinagtatrabahuan dati, so tinawagan niya yung mga friends niya doon, yung mga beshi niya, yung mga kaibigan niya, tinawagan niya. And these friends were asked to really like counteract those negative gossip for her, no? So sila yung nagsabi hindi totoo yan, mali naman yung sinabi, okay, yung mga kaibigan. Okay. So it's important that you learn to manage your response kasi nga pag magwala ka, ikaw din yung talo. Okay? Then sixth, to overcome gossip or chismis is let time help you. Let time help you. Marami po, di ba? Have you observed? Maraming news, no? Maraming news na nangyari. Ito, ganito, may mga dami-daming kwento, no? But, time, like, make it fade away. Nalaman mo na lang, hindi na sikat, hindi na uso, di ba? So, let time be your friend. Let time help you. in due time, no, when you are a person who really work hard, when you're a person with integrity, when you're a person who is true to yourself, no, at alam mo naman yung totoo, whatever chismis or what gossip it is, no, your integrity will speak for you. The manner that you work, the manner that you conduct yourself, it will speak for you. And the chismis and the gossip will simply die down. Okay? So let time help you. Huwag mong mamadaliin. Kasi nga, minsan we become impatient. Hindi, gusto ko nang, i-confront ko na talaga to. I will do this. Ang nangyayari, you flame the fire. So, mas lumaki. So, let time help you. Besides, you know the truth better than the person who is gossiping because hindi naman sila ikaw. Okay? Then, keep doing what is right. No matter ano yung chismis, no matter what the gossip is, no? Focus on what is right. Focus to do the things that you love. Research says there are many things that's going on, good things that's going on than the bad. But people are trying to really look on the bad things. So this time you become intentional to really focus on the right, keep doing what is right. So when it happened to me, when I had an experience really with this wild rumor, well, ako po I just bonded with my family. We went to a vacation. We had fun. I did myself so many work. I became more productive. I learned new skill. Alam niyo po ba? I learned it was this time where I trained myself to become a wellness coach. I opened my hub. I opened a business while all this gossip and rumors were going on. And at the end of the day, no, I gained so much of myself. I gained so much of the confidence. And what happened to the rumor? Well, it died down. It simply died down because it's not the truth. Okay, so focus on what is right. Focus on what is right. There are so many things happening that are more beautiful, much more beautiful than the negative things. Okay? Yes, yes, Joy, no? Tama ka, Joy. Thank you for joining me, no? Gossip dies, it hits the wise person's ears. Tama ka, Joy. That's very nice, no? Kasi yung naniniwala lang naman yung mga gullible, no? Pero pag matalinong tao, intelligent na tao, may wisdom, hindi naman yan maniniwala. Di ba? People are and give people, no? Give people naman the chance to really to be really intelligent and wise in your eyes. Okay? Huwag nating isipin na lahat ng tao naniniwala. No? Kasi maraming matatalinong tao sa mundo at maraming tao ang nag-iisip. Kaya tayo ay mag-focus doon. Okay? So, keep doing what is right. And number eight is remember you're not alone. Remember you're not alone. If you are a victim of a gossip or a rumor, remember that you're not alone. You know what? When you are in an institution, no, tapos pinagchichismisan ka, basically hindi a study shows that research shows, no, that the person is in a space wherein hindi siya masaya. Nasa space siya na meron siyang need, no? Unidentified needs that's going on within. Kaya nagugustuhan niya yung magkwento. Okay? So remember that you're not alone. And a lot of people are experiencing yung nachichismis, napapag-usapan. Okay? So do not wag mong kawawain yung sarili mo. As I've said, you stand up, do what is right because you are not alone. It's something because sabi nga natin kanina, the basic root of gossip is jealousy. And once you are really, you are really leveling up, you're becoming a better person, lumalabas ka doon sa mainstream. Lumalabas ka doon sa regular, no? And a lot of people nakatingin, ba't siya ganun? Ba't different siya? Ba't mas masaya siya? Ba't ganyan siya? So, kaya na pag-uusapan ka. So, remember that you are not alone. Sa marami nga, di ba yung mga artista, iba-iba lang yung chismis, di ba? Nag-drug si itong ganito. And nobody care to verify. Yung mga wala naman talagang, the people that actually don't care, just spread it out and never really verify it. But people who truly like it are your friends and really but ganyan, they will call you and say, totoo ba to? Ito yung narinig ko. So, try to breathe, no? Breathe And remember that you are not alone. You're not the only person who suffers from this. And number 9 is look for lessons to be learned. Look for something to be learned. So, bakit nag-ugat? So, there was a gossip. Bakit lumabas yung gossip? Ano yung punot dulo nito? And then, how can you prevent it from, from happening again? Or how can you shield yourself from the pain? So, yun, no? So, look for the lessons to be learned. I always believe this, no, na no matter how dark, no matter how difficult the situation, there's always a lesson to be learned from it that will lead you to become a better you. So it will lead you to that. So look for the lessons to be learned. And then, okay, last is grow your faith. Number 10 is grow your faith. Oh, when I was going through the storms of life, no, there were so many rumors in my community, no, yung aking community before, in the workplace that I was working. Ito yung panahon talaga na I did some self-beating, I did some self-limiting, I went into PT, I was pitying myself, and there were times also that I was quite angry, and I want to disprove it. But then I also God gave me also the wisdom to really like think about it and say, hey, maybe it's time for me to really be quiet and really like put myself uh, put myself in a, like go to God for be a refuge, seek God for refuge, because ganun talaga hindi mo may iwasan, that there will be a lot of gossip. It can take a toll on your mental health, but this is also the time, for me it was the time to grow my faith. It was the time that I do really my like daily my Bible reading. I do a lot of meditation, and I would seek the word of God. No, I would listen. I would go to church and really like ponder. Now, at the time, yung mga nagagossip, nandun din sa church. Nakakatuwa yun eh. And many of them would really like look at me like I was out, I was an alien. But I focused on really naka straightforward ako, and I was really like looking at what is God allowing me to realize and what is God teaching me of me, no? And it truly helped me. Like it really cemented my faith. It made me grow as a person. And so try to look at this now. When there are gossips, when there are rumors about you become the center of all these things. Try to see about this. No, grow your faith. Okay. So never forget, if you want to overcome gossip, acknowledge your emotion, aim for a better perspective. Okay, kung patulan mo, will it help you or not? Okay? Practice self-compassion and forgiveness. If you dwell on it, no, will it help you? Maawa ka sa sarili mo. You're going to put yourself again in so much pain. So, practice self-compassion and again, forgive. As I've said, forgiveness is something, but I'm not saying overnight. I'm not saying overnight, no? Breathe muna. Alam kong masakit yun eh, nasaktan ka. So, breathe, no? Breathe, and, give yourself the space and then decide to forgive. Forgiveness is not because somebody sought, no? May nagsa-sorry sa'yo. It is for you to give, even if the person didn't say sorry. And again, the benefit is more to you. Then learn to de-identify from the situation, no matter what rumor is. You know the truth, and that does not define you. Fifth, manage your response. Let time help you. Because oftentimes na nawawala din po yung chismis kasi hindi naman totoo. Then keep doing what is right. Straightforward. Focus. Anong kailangan gawin, yun lang. Okay? Keep doing what is right. Remember that you're not alone. You're not an isolated case. There are so many things. It can happen to anyone. Oo, hindi lang sa artista, hindi lang sa politiko. Okay? And then look for lessons to be learned. What can you learn from it so that you become a better person? You become more objective of it, of the experience, and then grow your faith. Grow your faith. At the end of the day, it's only truly God who truly knows the reason for that, kung bakit may ganung mga nangyari sa buhay. Grow your faith and it will truly, truly level you up. Okay? So that's how you overcome gossip na hindi naman maiwasan. Nangyayari ang gossip sa church because the church is a place for sinners. Hindi po saints ang nasa church, mga sinners, kaya ako nag-church. It can happen in the office. It can happen in between and among friends. It can happen with siblings, parents and children. No, it can happen to anyone. Kasi nga ang punot dulo is jealousy, revenge. Ganun siya eh. Kaya focus more on overcoming than dwelling in it. Okay? So never ever forget, pag puno ng bunga yung isang kahoy, sabi nga ng isang ng ating wikang Pilipino, at ating mga kasabihan, maraming pupukol dito para makuha yung bunga. Agree ba kayo dyan? Can you relate with it? Especially if you're climbing up the ladder, no? When I was going through, when I was really, no, when I became the chief nurse of the hospital, ay naku, ang daming kwento. Ang dami, super. Di ko na makount. Di ko makount. May sinabi kang isa, may sinabi ka, and then it comes out differently. And it was passed on. It became a rumor. Na iba na yung first, iba na yung usapan. Naging iba yung dating, no? Nag-iba yung dating ng kwento. Na hindi naman yun yung intention when I spoke it, no? Mga ganun po. Pero ito yung natitingnan ko kasi nga lumalabas ka, nagiging iba ka, kaya napapansin ka. Kaya pag puno yung bunga ng isang kahoy, maraming, or isang puno, maraming pupukol para makuha yung bunga. People wanna take part. But people wanna taste your success. Kaya may mga ganun. Okay? So never beat yourself, but rather stand up and say, hey, I'm leveling up. I'm becoming better kasi nga people are noticing that I'm becoming better. Okay? So never forget a gossip according to Proverbs 20:19. So if you're a person, no, never forget, no, that a gossip betrays a confidence. So avoid anyone who talks too much. Pag may kaibigan ka talagang palakwento, no, lumayo-layo ka na kasi nga it can corrupt and it can really bring you down. So kung merong mga talagang yun, no, it's something that you need to really like put yourself in a perspective, no, of paano mo matutulungan yung tao on that note rather than continuing the gossip. Minsan may nagkukwento sa'yo, eh, that, kung hindi siya verified, let the gossip end with you. Wag mo na pong ipasa. Okay, wag mo nang ipasa because it's not even verified. So that's Proverbs 20:19. A gossip betrays confidence, so avoid anyone who talks too much. And of course, in First Thessalonians 5:15, therefore encourage one another and build each other up, just as in fact you are doing. So rather than talk against a person, bad against a person, how can you reach out to that person who might be needing, no? Kasi nga sabi natin kanina, one of the reason why people are gossiping is because they want to get out of loneliness. They're bored. So why not connect to the person and engage the person in a meaningful conversation to engage the person in skill development and in something good, 'di ba? So pag may nagsasabi sa iyo, may nagkukuwento sa iyo, di sabihin mo ano yung mga nang mabuting gawin natin. Because at the end of the day, wala namang mapapala dun sa gossip, right? So, if you want, to really like talk about it more and you want to really like earn that deeper perspective on it, no? How you can overcome, if you're a gossiper, how you can overcome gossiping, and if you're the one who's, paano nga ba malampasan? You talk to me, you know what? Grabe yung pinagdaanan ko dito sa mga gossip na to. No, I was gossiped to be like wanting to become an administrator. I was gossiped to be a mean witch nurse. I was gossiped. I had so much conversation with that. And so, well, I'm still standing. As I've said, when you know the truth, you're able to really bounce back because you know the truth. Okay, so if you want a deeper conversation with this one, just connect with me. Okay, connect with me and let's talk. Let's talk, no? Kailangan, lalo na pag ikaw ay isang, nandun ka talaga, ikaw yung pinag-uusapan, you're in pain, you have to be able to have really a very, like a, you have to be able to have a conversation with someone who knows how to process you. Have a conversation. Hindi yung, alam mo, ito, ay, okay, so isugurin mo yan, ganyan. No. Try to find someone who is level-headed and who has the wisdom also to be able to talk with you well, na maibsan yung galit mo, hindi yung i-push ka to something that you will regret later. Okay, so connect with me. This is Coach Marife, and let's have a conversation. If you're within the vicinity, why not hop in, drop by in the Healthy Hub, and let's have a conversation. Okay? So, may I invite every parents, no? Maraming parents, ayaw talagang lumabas when they're struggling with their children, no? Because they're afraid of gossip. Takot silang mapag-usapan. Takot mapag-usapan na ganito yung problema, ayaw nilang malaman ng iba. But hey, when you are struggling, when you have some struggle, you cannot do it on your own. You need help from people. So if your parents having difficulty, you're struggling understanding your kids, well, this is the workshop for you. What matters? I'm gonna be doing a face-to-face this coming Saturday, November 27 at 2 p.m. Here at the Healthy Hub in Arellano Street. No, so if you're in Tacloban City, you're in the vicinity. And if you're someone here, you have here Patrick is here, no? If you have someone you know of someone who are having some struggle and with their kids, well, this is the best coaching workshop for them. So allow them to know of this, share the link to them or message them, tell them about this, and connect them with me so that I can give them the details of this coaching workshop this coming Saturday. It's my heart really to be able to really help the parents because parents basically love their children, but oftentimes than not, they have difficulty of translating it, especially now, no, with the generation difference. No? So in this workshop, we're going to be talking about you will discover as a parent your uniqueness. You will also learn to understand the uniqueness of your kids. We'll talk about generation gap and how we can respond appropriately, not just react, but respond to our kids so that you can have better connection with them. But at the same time, you will also come out with a step-by-step process, no? Step-by-step, an action plan, how you can really connect with them well, how you can create a safe space with your children. Okay? So happen with me. This is worth the investment because it will truly save you from headache. It will truly save you from pain in your heart, no? Kasi level up ka po talaga but after this of how you see your children and how you will see your situation. Okay? So join me on What Matters, Understanding Your Kids. To all parents who will be makonect po sa inyo ito, message me, connect with me. Okay? And let me invite each and every one of you, no, as I end this conversation, no, let me invite you to hop in with me, no. Uh, this is to be part of the Be Learning Society, no, and if you are not yet a smart holder of Be Learning e-card and you are still missing all the perks that we enjoy, today is the best time for you to truly hop in and take action. Connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661 to join the Be Learning Society, which is the 10th maker of the Be Learning e-home. So pag nakikita po nyo dyan sa slide, that's the home. This is for a cause. You learn, and then you grow as a person, you become a better person. At the same time, no, you are also helping for a cause, no, helping build build the Be Learning homes for mentally fit generation. So we all know we're celebrating the fifth anniversary of DCAP now. And DCAP has been the haven of people na hindi makatulog, gusto nila ng kausap, gusto nila pakinggan sila. That's DCAP Coffee Republic. But the Be Learning homes for mentally fit generation really will stand up as something that will really help out the generation. That they will be mentally fit. They are tough, no? So trainings will be there, the environment is safe, para they will truly grow to become, the person that they are designed to be, to really live a life really productively that will impact the greater humanity. Okay, so join us in this, no? If you become a learning, a part of the Be Learning e-card, no? Enjoy the 5% food and beverage discount from Decaf Coffee Republic and get a full access pass for Mental Model Masterclass by Master Coach every fourth Saturday of the month. Plus, benefit from a 90-minute free coaching session with senior coaches from Life Coach Philippines. And let me challenge all of my friends and any one of you who are listening to me, for once in your life at this time, mag-invest po kayo for yourself just this once. Try it out, no? Because a lot of times we put already judgment into it and we ignore it. Hindi po pa na-try how it will help you. And on all honesty, it has been helping me. I mean, I'm leveling up as a person. I'm leveling up in my learning, and I'm leveling up in the business that I am. So I'm challenging for once in your life. Do this for you. Invest and be my classmate. Okay, be my classmate in this master class and be part of the learning society. Okay, so get that card, connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. And I want you to save the date, no? Save the date on November 27th, 7 p.m. for our next mental model masterclass. As Master Coach, I will teach about the mental model of Jeff Bezos. So we will, I'm so excited for this. You know, Jeff Bezos is the owner, the creator, the founder of the Amazon. Grabe yung success niya diyan, eh. Kaya gusto kong isipin, ano kaya yung kanyang mental model? And when you talk about mental model, it's a worldview. It's a perspective. It's a framework. It's how you think. And when you're growing up, nakukuha mo yan. When you're growing up, na-influence ka ng kaibigan mo, the society that you're in. So you have a certain way of looking at things and interpreting things. That's your mental model. But when you are learning other mental models, pwede mo siyang i-adapt. Na ito yung ginamit. Okay? Ito yung ginamit ni Jeff Bezos. Gamitin ko ito dito how I'm going to get this home. And you will see how you're leveling up. Pag alam mo yung different mental models, you know where to adapt it in a certain and a particular situation. Pwede sa business, pwede sa pag-aaral mo, pwede sa work mo. Because you have that pool of different mental models. Okay? So join me uncover the hidden power inside the mind of Jeff Bezos this coming November 27. And I'm so excited with this one, truly. Okay, so learn, and you're going to be growing to be the best version of you. And when you are the best version, you also live the best life. So for more information and registration, connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. Okay, so for any one of you who are, wanting to embark on a journey of becoming a certified life coach, just like me, Master Coaching offers co-actively co-create life coach certification program. This is a CPD accredited course with 40 credits unit. So kung may PRC ka and you want to renew the license, ay ito yung magandang way to get the CPD. Di ba yung iba nag-a-attend ng seminar, hindi nga nag-a-attend, hindi nga nakikinig. But this one, you level up as a person. At the same time, you get the CPD and you get to renew your license if you're an engineer, a doctor, a nurse, or if you have a PRC card, no? So CPD is all about learning new things or refreshing your knowledge by doing new things, and what makes CACC Life Coach Certification Program the perfect track for your continuing professional development. Life coaching is a 21st century learning experience that is empowering professionals to enhance their skills in multiple domains and thereby increasing their relevance in an increasingly complex workplace. And the workplace is becoming complex. So how you're going to maneuver yourself and manage yourself is that when you are empowered to really understand and know yourself. And that you can happen. You can discover that and co-actively co-create life coach certification program. So you can start at 5K, no, in the program. Pwede siya 5K Joy, pwede siya 5K Patrick, pwede siya 5K. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. So this is a 21-day online learning journey, a 3-day live coaching bootcamp, and at the same time, a 3-day live business bootcamp. Grabe. We take punong-puno po yung training. So hop in, no, and discover how you're going to level yourself. Okay, so the program package also comes with other bonuses. So connect with Coach Rizal through 0917-586-1661. So once again, join us for another coaching conversation this afternoon with Coach Tricia for Coaching for Mental Models. Okay, so mamaya po yan. So do join her mamaya po at 4 p.m. Coaching Think Tank happens Monday to Sunday. Wala pong absent dyan. 10 a.m., 2 p.m., and 4 p.m. daily. Okay? So mamaya, Coach Tricia, Coaching for Mental Models. So tingnan nyo yan. May freebie na yan eh. Makapag-aral na kayo mamaya. So hop in with her. So once again, this is Coach Marife Garfin from Life Coach Philippines for Coaching Think Talk. Coaches like us think and talk like this. This is us in the Philippines, proudly Pinoy. Okay, proudly Pinoy. This is us from the Philippines. Love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom. Love, bomb, boom. God bless everyone. Thank you so much for joining me.